And we are live!
Hey, yo. Do you hear me out there? Do you hear us out there, people? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live like Bruce Buffer. Like Bruce Buffer just I almost called him Michael Buffer. I don't know why, but I almost did. We're live like Bruce Buffer said, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, February 17th, 2022. And before we go live with this prediction, I want to take this time to wish my brother, Carlos, a happy birthday. It's his birthday today. He's up there in his 40s, but if you ask him, if you were to ask him, he'll be like, bitch, I'm 30. But happy birthday to him. I know he's having a good time right now in Chicago. That's where he resides at. Having a fun time, turning up, having some cocktails and shit like that, and all that fun hippity hoopla. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now live. This is your WWE Elimination Chamber 2022 preview and predictions. Hi. It is also, I guess you want to call this another installment of Around the Point. We are live here on youtube.com/Heel Steven. If you're also on twitch.tv/Around the Point, please, if you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube right now, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. But more importantly, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and all that fun stuff. Helps grow the channel, helps support the show, all that fun stuff. You can also check me on all social media at Heel Steven. That's Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. But you guys know the vibe already. It's me, it's Steve, and I am not alone here. I'm here joined by, filling in for Big Mike. Originally supposed to be myself and Big Mike, but Big Mike, again, he has work in the early in the AM, and I get it. It happens, dude. You know, at the end of the day. But filling in for Big Mike today is Walter, Hector. How you been, bro?
Damn, I almost thought you forgot about that. I'm like, damn.
You know damn well I wasn't forgetting about that shit.
I was going to remind you anyway, probably. I mean, you know, I still don't know how much I'm getting paid yet, but we'll talk it out later.
We'll talk about it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about the show, and I mean, we're doing the watch long Saturday, so
yes, we are too. Yes, so in case you guys don't know, this Saturday as well, we are doing another installment of Wrestle Companion here on the YouTube channel and also on Twitch, 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the show starts. So make sure you tune in. We might be joined by Chase. We're not sure yet. I'm still waiting on a response. I know it's difficult for him because he's on the West Coast, and at that time it's like 9 a.m. So we'll keep you posted. And also, I know it's All-Star weekend. The game's on Saturday, right, Walty? Help me out on that one, right? The game's or it's on Sunday.
I think it's on Sunday, and the events are on Saturday, like the skill stuff. Yeah.
Because I'm looking forward to the slam dunk contest and the 3-point contest.
Yeah, that's Saturday, I think.
That's what I mostly look forward to by All-Star weekend, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, hopefully, is Eric Gordon still competing on that shit, bro?
I think he stopped because they kept robbing him.
Oh, what a shame. Anyway. But that's the plan for Saturday, guys. Again, that is the plan for Saturday. Also, guys, if you want to help out, support the show, we are also available on Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Please, if you're on both platforms, give us the 5-star rating. It does help out the show in the long run. Also, this is completely optional, people. All right. But if you want to show some love, give us the super chat and all that stuff, do it through Streamlabs. Link is down below in the description box. That is our super chat because this channel isn't monetized. So this is our super chat. If you want to leave a donation, it's completely optional. You'll get a funny message. They'll be read on the air with a beautiful voice and all that fun stuff. And yeah, in case you guys have missed this week alone, myself early, literally on Tuesday morning, I went live for an impromptu Around the Point extra. Because of course, the big news came out this week of Cody and Brandy Rhodes no longer being all elite. They have left AEW and they're on their way to the WWE. And according to some of these AEW fans, Cody's a traitor, which we'll get. I want to get Walter's take on this later on, if you look. I'm sure again everyone's talking about a lot of fun stuff. And then yesterday, not yesterday, but literally Tuesday night, myself and Big Mike went live for the watch along of NXT Vengeance Day. So all that's on the video archive of the channel and all that fun stuff. So Walty, this Saturday, bro, they're gonna be in Saudi Arabia. That Arab money, sweet Saudi money. I forgot what number it is right now, bro. But I'm looking at this card, dude. And again, listen, we get it. There's a lot of folks out there that view the Saudi show as the propaganda show. It's the blood money. They're going out there and all that fun stuff. And this is just my honest hope, at least with this. The last Saudi show, Crown Jewel, arguably their best Saudi show. I remember doing the watch along over on the True Heel Heat channel with Romeo and SP3, and we were saying, like, bro, that show had Edge. It had Edge and Rollins going at it inside Hell in a Cell. I believe you had Roman and Brock going at it. Just to name you some of the matches on that card, New Day and the Usos, they stacked that card, and it was probably one of their best Saudi shows, and God knows how long. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at this card. There's some matches. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not gonna blow your hair back. You know what I mean? There's so many matches on this card. I guarantee you, people are not gonna be foaming at the dick to see. But nonetheless, for a fact, WWE literally goes out of their way and they try to please the Saudi people more than the Americans. So I expect this to be a very fun show. For what it's worth, we're going to be live at 12 p.m. Eastern time for Wrestle Companion. Then we'll be live Sunday for Around the Point. So again, guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel or check us out on twitch.tv, feel free to do so now. Walter's like, God damn it. I just thought we'd be live for that one show, and that's it. God damn it, motherfucker. We'll see, though. We'll see. Exactly. So, Walty, are you excited for the show?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, because is this like just really a one-match show, I think, right? Well, I mean, Becky Lynch Lita's probably okay, but maybe I think I'm just excited for the Chamber, if anything. The one with Lesnar in it. The WWE title chamber.
I feel you, bro. And I feel that too. I'm excited for the Chamber match. I'm excited for what they're going to give. You know what's crazy, bro? Big E not even in the Chamber match, dude. Which is a shame.
He's on SmackDown now.
I know, it's a shame as well. It's a fucking shame. But again, guys, if you want to, feel free also in the chat. If you're in the chat with us and all that fun stuff, feel free to give us your predictions as well. And we'll break them down for you. We'll break it down. So, Walter, let me know if you can in the chat. Can you listen? Can y'all hear me? I just want to know real quick. Matter of fact, I'll play it right now. I'll play the show right now.
The playback.
I hear myself. We're good. We're Gucci, bro.
Yourself? All right.
We're solid. We're crystal, bro. So let's get on with this shit, bro. Again, Chamber's going down this Saturday. Let's kick things off with the tag team match player. We have the Uso defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Viking Raiders. Let's be honest here. The Usos are always going to fucking deliver, no matter what, against who you put them up against. Are people, let's be honest here, are they throbbing at the nutsack to watch this shit? Not really. They're not. You know what I mean? I know for a fact there's not people out there that are giving the Viking Raiders a fucking hope in hell. It's a good showing. Can we just agree here, bro? Let's just agree the fact that the Viking Raiders agreed just to make the trip. Let's be real about this for a second. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm sure. Go on, my bad, Walter. Go on. You good, bro?
No, I said it was a nice payday. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear, but I hear like a TV in the background. Your girl probably watching something in the background.
Yeah, let me just turn that down. But yeah, I was just saying it was a nice payday.
Of course, it's a nice payday. It's a nice payday. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go out there. The Usos are gonna make these guys feel like $1,000,000. And the sad part about it is, we know the Viking Raiders can go. It's just that they've been stale to me for a hot minute. They've been stale to me. That being said, I see some good near falls. But the Saudi people will eat this up because, of course, they will. I'm going to go with the Usos retaining their tag team titles here. Walty, what about you, brother?
Same thing. I'll go with the Usos.
The Usos retaining? The Usos
Yeah,
retaining?
no way the Viking Raiders are winning this. Absolutely no way.
Possibility. You never know, man. It's Saudi Arabia. That's Saudi money. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Nah,
Anyway.
no way.
No way. Moving on from this, we go on to a match from Monday Night Raw, Walter. From Monday Night Raw, we have Rey Mysterio, the man that's on the cover of WWE 2K22, going up against The Miz. Now, for what it's worth, Rey's a legend. Don't get me the fuck wrong. I think it's awesome that he's on the cover of 2K22. I know there's people like, oh, why Rey? Fuck y'all. Just fuck y'all. That being said, though, this storyline, Miz goes from wrestling Edge to Rey Mysterio. And again, you're involving family as well, because these past couple of weeks, like on Raw, was a couple of weeks ago, you had Dominic get in the face of the Miz because Miz was disrespecting his father. But that being said, I expect these two guys to go out there and have a good match. Say what you want about Miz, but Miz, when the bell rings, he can deliver. That being said, I see the Miz getting the win here because I get the feeling, you know what? I don't see Miz being featured in a profile match at WrestleMania. Neither do I see Rey Mysterio. And I get the feeling these two guys are going to go at it again. And why not at WrestleMania? So that being said, I'm going to go with the Miz getting the W here. Walter, what about you?
I'm gonna go with the Miz too. I mean, Rey Mysterio, he's a veteran. I mean, they're both veterans, but it's just a random match. I don't know where it's leading up to, but I guess we'll go with the Miz. I mean, it's just I don't know where this is heading. So
I don't know where it's heading either. Apparently, Maurice and Dominic will be at a ringside. I'll be honest with you too, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm just waiting for the day that Dominic separates from his father.
You think they'll have the Mania match this year?
But Dominic versus Rey?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Where could this lead up then? I mean, is this just filler?
I guess you know what? Again, the Saudi people are gonna eat this up, dude. Because Rey, because it's Miz, and again, they don't get WWE over there every single time. They get it periodically. But again, the crowd's going to eat this shit up, dude, because again, they're in Saudi Arabia and WWE again. They're going to go out of their way and balls out like it's WrestleMania.
It's basically their Mania. And they always treat it like a Mania card. I guess this is a nice little, I mean, this could have been Mania, this type of match, like probably like middle of the pack. So I guess in a way they're just giving the Saudi fans, like you said, just some veterans to throw out because they love their Rey Mysterio. Who doesn't love their Rey Mysterio?
Come on, bro. Let's be real about it. Do you know anyone out there that's not a fan of Rey Mysterio?
Hell no. He's like one of the most mainstream acts they got.
Like you're never gonna hear anyone say fuck Rey Mysterio.
No, the casuals and anyone who doesn't watch wrestling kind of knows who Rey Mysterio is. So of course, this is a nice payday for him.
Like people who wear masks, even like soccer fans and shit like that, when they wear the lucha mask, it's the structure of the Rey Mysterio mask.
Right.
You notice it, right? Like Tyson Fury a couple of years ago when he fought, I forgot who he fought, but he wore a lucha mask in the ring. Rey Mysterio inspired. But I know that's, again, had nothing to do with this, but
no, it does. I mean, that just shows how popular Rey Mysterio is.
Exactly. Rey's a legend, bro. He's a fucking legend. To me, again, first ballot Hall of Famer, 100%. But I got Rey. I got the Miz winning. You got Rey or Miz, bro?
You hear me?
I hear you, but you're lagging. But it's fine. It's fine.
No, because my Wi-Fi went out. All right, I have.
I
Wait, didn't we say it? Didn't we
I
say
have
Miz?
I have Miz.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my pick. I'll pick Ray.
The pick Ray. But
Yeah,
I guess we both can agree though that it's going to carry on into WrestleMania.
that's what I'm thinking. I mean, why would they have the match now? And I could only think that it's gonna just be a rematch at Mania. I mean, what
You
else
know,
are they gonna do?
you know what? You know
The
what I
Battle
think is gonna
Royal?
happen tonight. You know what I think gonna happen? I think Miz wins here, and Dominic tries to avenge his father's loss at WrestleMania.
Ugh, Dominic against the Miz.
Let's be real about it, yo. You want Dominic? I know, I know, but let's be real about it. If there's anyone that can pull off that storyline and make you give a shit about it, it's the Miz.
Well, let's see. I mean,
Like, think about it, Miz. You just want to see him get his ass kicked, his ass handed to,
of course.
and you mean to tell him in Texas, bro, people won't lose their shit for Dominic Mysterio?
I have
Yeah,
no
right.
idea.
Because again, point the obvious, pal. they're in Texas.
I mean, yeah.
South of the border, pal.
I get it. I get it. It's not so, but it's close enough.
Brandon Rich in the comment, they probably go have Ray win because the cover of 2K22. That too.
That's what I'm thinking too.
But at the same time, though, bro, let's be real about it. If Ray wins on Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning, wherever the fuck you're at, Ray wins. That's it. It's over with.
Yeah, the feud doesn't continue.
Why would I give a fuck if Miz gets a rematch? For what reason? I think the money is, and I know people may not want it, and I'm gonna say it again. You have Miz win and Dominic avenge his dad's loss and give him his WrestleMania. Because think about it, Rey Mysterio has already had a bunch of WrestleMania moments. You want to give Dominic his moment.
They were supposed to have their moment, I think.
And again, it's not for a title. It's not for the strap.
I see. So you think this is more to set up a feature match with Dominic instead of a Ray Miz rematch?
I guess so, because I guarantee you know what yeah, that's what I think right now, bro. I'm about him stupid shit, bro. I'm about to say, think Dragon Ball Z when Goku stopped fighting Cell and had his son fight Cell. Like, nah, bro. I'm not about to compare Miz to fucking Cell. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. I was about to. I don't know why, but the thought of me just saying that, it makes you want to slap the fuck out of me. Just saying, bro. Anyway. Let's move on here. From there, we go on to let's be real about it. This match is the bathroom break. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, bro. McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. And here's the thing about it, yo. Can we just agree? Can we all just agree right now? Drew McIntyre deserves so much better than this shit. Think about it, yo. He carried the company on his shoulders, dude, during the pandemic. During the empty arena era, again, of WWE, right? Was champion. Yeah, he got hurt. And I get it. Everyone comes up and down on the card. And the idea to think that at the Royal Rumble this year, it was supposed to be Roman and Drew. And then Drew got injured. So they had to put Rollins involved. But let's be real about it. Again, Drew McIntyre deserves way much better than competing against Madcap fucking Moss. Walty, what do you think, bro? And again, this is a rematch from day one. Where, again, did Drew win that match? No, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way Madcap Moss won that, or maybe it was a DQ finish.
I forgot what it was. Again, that's how terrible this program is. Again, even your guys like, wow, yeah,
wow,
exactly.
Indeed. I mean,
Wow.
it just doesn't make sense. Like this, they're gonna give Happy Corbin a match against Drew McIntyre at Mania. That's ridiculous. I mean,
Walter, you're cutting off, bro. Walter, you're cutting off.
All right, you hear me now?
I hear you, but you can't just froze, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta fix this Wi-Fi shit. I'll try to fix it after. Hopefully, it's not gonna affect us Saturday. Oh,
yeah, hopefully it does not.
Shit.
You're lag, dude. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Bring in some comment. I'll tell you what, dude. Try to get. Fuck it. Try soldier it out. Soldier it out if you want. Vince need to give Drew his flower for the entire 2020 year. Exactly, dude. You owe him all, bro. Just for carrying the 2020, bro. he needs to give him a Hall of Fame induction, dude. Put that guy in the fucking Hall of Fame. He deserves better than this shit. We all know what's going to happen. We all know that Madcap Moss is going to get his ass handed to by Drew McIntyre in Saudi Arabia. But again, that crowd's going to eat it up, though. Like, it's the fucking,
Drew McIntyre does deserve better. Like, like I was saying before, it's just, I don't fucking get it. You go from beating Brock Lesnar to this.
Not only that, but we went from getting eliminated by Brock Lesnar at the Rumble this past.
That's what I'm saying. That was his moment. They'll never get anything better than that.
Exactly. That was as good as it got, bro. Sadly.
Yeah.
That was as good as it got. But anyway, I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. I think, Walter, you would agree as well.
Yeah.
And I think what happens here is at WrestleMania, sadly, you're going to have Happy Corbin versus Drew McIntyre for the championship. I'm not the champion. What the fuck am I talking about? In a match. That's what this is going to lead to.
Oh, absolutely. That's why it's Madcap Moss and not Happy Corbin.
What's up, Eric? Drew. Okay, brother. I feel that. I feel that, brother.
Well, what a shame, bro. Happy Corbin. Another character that, when he was broke Corbin, I think it was so much better. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think the problem is people had this expectation of the Happy Corbin character. When you heard the news that WWE has trademarked Happy Corbin, you would think, okay, he's a bum, but he's humble, though. He's happy, right?
Yeah.
And then they went on to have him win the fucking lottery or the fuck it was in Vegas, and now look at him.
He's back to his normal self, basically, except a weird, happy version of it.
You think they might let Madcap win to set up WrestleMania match Corbin match? You think they might let Madcap win to set up WrestleMania match? Corbin cost Drew the match. I think we're gonna get Drew versus Corbin at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're not just gonna have Drew lose because
sadly.
I don't think that would be a setup. Like
at this point, dude,
setup, at least.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. At this point, I would rather see Drew McIntyre enter the fucking battle royal and win it. If you're not gonna do shit,
if you're not
gonna do shit with him this year at WrestleMania, that's fucking valuable. That's worth giving a fuck.
I guess. I mean, he already won it before. What's the point of winning it again?
Yeah, but still, I would rather see that at this point. Have him be in a fucking battle royal at WrestleMania. I'd rather see him win the Andre Battle Royal than be fucking reduced to wrestling Happy Corbin at WrestleMania. Okay, you know what vibes I get here? Remember Kurt Angle vibes, dude?
What? Oh, Angle against Corbin.
How sad that was.
Yep, and they still think Corbin's credible enough. And look at Drew. He's basically another Kurt Angle. You're absolutely right.
Listen, we're not shitting on Corbin either. We think Corbin is a good performer when he's wrestling. When he's wrestling smaller guys, you can't tell me that fucking the deep six that he does against small people, it looks good.
It's good, but at the end of the day, it's just the character he's dealt with. Like it's just he just can't make it work.
Exactly. So with that being said, we're gonna go with Drew McIntyre here. I don't know, Walter, but if you've seen on social media on the WWE's like Twitter account, all the women on the roster, they've all tweeted out because apparently there's been a billboard in Saudi Arabia with the women for the first time. Women on a billboard in Saudi Arabia, and every woman has tweeted out, "WWE influences the world." Speaking of which. We go on to this match. Yes, we have Naomi and Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. Now, we know what's going on here. We know the main event of WrestleMania Night 1, because we're real about it. There's no way they're closing Night 2. There's just no fucking way. Charlotte and Ronda are main eventing WrestleMania. We know this already.
Night 1.
Because be honest, do you think Roman's closing Night 1? Fuck no.
Hell no. That
being said, you have two storylines mixed into this shit. You have Charlotte and Ronda. They're about to go out at WrestleMania, and you have this ongoing program with Naomi and Sonya that's been going on for months. And then also the fact that you had Charlotte Flair and Naomi go at it last week on SmackDown. And I didn't watch SmackDown, but from what people told me, according to to the people out there, the homies, they had a good match. They made you think that, oh my God, Naomi had a chance of beating Charlotte. But you know it's not going to happen. But people bought into it. That being said, let's be honest here. This is just to get Ronda Rousey on the fucking trip. Let's be real about it. People are gonna eat it up. Ronda Rousey in Saudi Arabia, right? That walk to the ring and all that shit. Let's be real about it. At the same time, you know where this is going. This is gonna be Ronda Rousey putting the armbar on fucking Sonya Deville because you want to attract Ronda Rousey. You want people to see Ronda get that win in Saudi Arabia. So then you can put on social, so that they can go on social media and say how WWE has influenced the world, how women are making history, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's why they have 3 women's matches. Like
Exactly.
this is it, and they're putting feature matches at least, but this is a filler one. In it, but let's be honest, it's a filler one.
Exactly, it's a filler match. That being said, I'm going with Ronda and Naomi.
Going with the face team.
Yes, I'm going with the face team.
Yeah,
Because again,
I think so.
Think about it. You're not gonna fly out Ronda Rousey to have her lose, even if she's not involved in the decision. You're just not gonna do that. Or unless, hey, you have Charlotte pin Naomi.
Yeah, they already did it though on SmackDown.
Yeah, but again, it's the Saudi crowd. WWE made Saudi progressive.
Right, Saudi. I mean, good on them.
Good on them. But let's be honest here, though. It's all a propaganda.
That's all. Yeah, it's all for money still. But at least it's a good positive message. Saudi people are waking up a little bit. And
they're waking up. They're eating it all up. They're enjoying it, and that's all you could ask for, really. To be honest, it's all you could fucking ask for.
Imagine that WWE uniting all of them.
Oh my! Can you imagine, bro? Holy shit! Anyway, let's move on here. We're gonna get still to more women's action here, guys. Let's move on now to the. God damn it! I thought I had the graphic here. I do not have the graphic up here. Shame on me. I'm gonna put it in right now. Just bear with me here, guys. Bear the fuck with me. Here we go.
How dare you? You're supposed to have the graphic for each match.
I thought I did, bro. I'm sorry.
Even if it's I could see why.
The women's Elimination Chamber match. You have Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Doudrop, Alexa Bliss now, huh? Okay. So Alexa Bliss is the mystery woman added to the match, and Nikki ASH. Now, mind you,
All right, looks like Steve's computer froze. I thought this was me with my shitty Wi-Fi connection. So if you guys can still hear me, I hope you guys can. I'm dealing with my own Wi-Fi issues. So he was going over all the women that are in this women's chamber match. I believe this might be the second one in history. I know this is definitely not the first. The first one I kind of remember. It wasn't in Saudi Arabia, obviously. But we have here... I mean, he went over all the women, but yeah, Doudrop, Liv Morgan was in the first one, Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss. I guess this is the surprise. I believe it was probably announced Monday on Raw. So This match, I mean, it's an elimination chamber match. It shouldn't, I'm not expecting like a crazy chamber match, like, oh, gonna be a great quality match, because the first one wasn't really the best. But this one I think has better participants at least. It should be somewhat, at least to look forward to, and gives you who could really face Becky Lynch. This is going to be the one who determines who's going to face Becky Lynch at Mania. Well, we don't know. I mean, depending on Lita and Becky Lynch, I'm pretty sure Lynch is going to win that one. We'll get to that later. The only real possibility, and I know Rhea Ripley did have a Mania match, a featured one at that before, but I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. The story's there. She never really got a chance to get that title back from Becky Lynch, and when she did face her in rematches, clearly, Becky Lynch kind of used some cheating ways to beat her. Never truly beat her clean. And that SummerSlam match, we all talk about how dumb that decision was. So the only way to really rectify that is you got to have Bianca Belair win this. And she has to, I think she's going to face Becky Lynch at Mania. I don't know if she'll win, but I think that's where they're going with. They're going to put Bianca Belair in another feature Mania match again. I just don't see how Nikki ASH, Bliss, Doudrop, I just don't see it. Maybe Bliss, but with the whole character change, but I don't see how this is going to work out. So it looks like Steven's still going to deal with more issues. He's the one that's going all over the whole card. So in the meantime, let's see if you guys have any questions. And let me know if you guys could hear me, because I'm also dealing with my own Wi-Fi issues. I don't know why. So let's see. If you guys have any questions, you can always ask. I do not have any control of featuring the chat. I'm not as fancy as Heel Steven here. But hopefully he gets his stuff back. Hopefully he fixes it all back, because he got all the matches. Let me go from the all right, thank you, Chief. Okay, I think I'm gonna read just from the newest. So I see Brandon Brown. I like all women matches except for Nyla Rose. I mean, I ain't gonna say anything about that, but sure. I mean, I think that's the newest comment, though. The newest, because I think we pretty much talked about everyone here. Yeah, the Charlotte Naomi match was good. I did see that one on SmackDown. A really good match. We talked about Drew and Corbin. Doesn't need to happen. Yeah, we pretty much went over all these comments here. So, but yeah, I got Belair winning. If you guys want to drop your predictions, go ahead and think who y'all think are gonna win. We'll ask you that instead. But yeah, that's a random one. I know she's been having segments lately, but I don't think I see her winning it. Chief writes here, what do you grade this women's match as? Like, in terms of hype, I want to say, or the potential it could be, like between like a number 1 to 10. The amount of excitement I have for this match is probably I'll give it a 7, because they have some good talent there. They got, all of them are pretty talented in their own way. I know Nikki ASH, she's fallen off a cliff pretty much. Alexa Bliss is coming back. Doudrop, I know she's there, but she's pretty. Oh God! See, when I said that name, fucking echo. I'm just gonna say, Alexa, stop. See what happens when I say that name? I'm gonna just say Bliss. Bliss. I forgot what I was saying. Alexa, that echo really fucked me up. But yeah, Doudrop, I don't see her winning. Sorry. Liv Morgan's everyone's IWC favorite, so I know a lot of people want Morgan to win, but she's already had many chances with Becky Lynch. I just don't see it. But potential wise, yeah, I'll still give it like a 7 out of 10, You know, I don't expect a great match, but I think if they put in the work, you know, they're gonna have a lot of time in this chamber match because obviously there's, you know, the people don't all come out at once, so it's gonna be a long match. Um, and what do we got here? Rhea Ripley's probably my runner-up. Oh, my girlfriend's here playing Call of Duty. Yeah, Dewdrop. You know, when she had her match with Becky Lynch, no one really cared at the Rumble. It's just very, you know, and it's not that she's not talented. You know, I know she was Piper Niven on the Indies and NXT, but I don't know. I just she's just a good, I guess, worker, but just not. I just don't see her like as a main event talent or anything. You know, I know Rhea Ripley, she's pretty solid. I think those two, Ripley and Belair, will be the final two, and I think those two could put on a good match. So, but I just think they're gonna feature Belair a little more, and it just makes sense for her to face Becky Lynch out of all these women here. That's it. Becky Lynch wins, which I'm assuming she is going to win. I'm trying to see it. There was something I wanted to talk about, and it just slipped out of my mind. Involving this match. I mean, it's crazy. Are these the only like females in the Raw Women's division? Oh my god. Do you think it's time for Nikki to drop the superhero gimmick? It's almost like she's doing a heel turn with that gimmick. But it's almost like okay, Steven's gonna come back. Hopefully he comes back. I got scared for a second. My Wi-Fi still going strong? I'm not getting cut off or anything? Besides my girlfriend talking in the background? That's crazy. Yeah, Nikki ASS should go back to her old gimmick. I know, you know, she was kind of a jobber in that gimmick, but she's basically a jobber here now. She's like, what are the odds that she isn't the first one eliminated? I'm pretty sure she's going to be the first one out. It's either her or Dewdrop. Because it could be Liv Morgan too, but I just see, I don't know. I think the final three are going to be Bliss, Belair, and Rhea Ripley. All right, thank you, Chief. Yeah, so it's only good, I guess, when I'm by myself, and the fact that I'm not on camera is very interesting. But yeah, this ain't the only chamber match. I know we'll talk about the other one. Hopefully, Steven could come back so we could talk about it. And I know this will lead to the women's match we'll talk about later as well, which will be Becky Lynch and Lita. I don't forget about Lita. I mean, I wonder if you guys think, do you guys think Lita's gonna still have a run after this match, or was this just a one-time deal? I mean, I know I'm not gonna go into the full predictions with that match, but like, I don't know. I mean, I'd be interested for a Lita match at Mania, but I think unless they're bringing back the Women's Battle Royal, I just don't know how all these women are going to be involved at Mania. I just don't see it. Let's see. So we do. I'm just checking here. I'm just getting updated. Hopefully, Steven will get his stuff back together. Let's see. We got another question here from Chief. Do you see Bianca ever reaching her status, the hype she got WrestleMania season? That's a little tough because I know she won the Rumble and people were excited for her, and then her facing Sasha Banks, and that match was really good. Night 1, main eventing. It's kind of hard. The only way to top that is really main eventing night 2, which is not going to happen every Mania. So maybe she could get back to that status, but I just don't see it. It's not her fault either, but like her against Lynch would be good, but it's not as like, you know, that what you were talking about like last year where she faced Banks. Everyone was so excited for that. This one's that her against Lynch won't be on that level. I don't think so. But yeah, this chamber match should be good. I'm trying to see who else. What else? What other matches are there? I mean, we got obviously Goldberg and Reigns to talk about. We have the women's title match. Who else do we have? Obviously, the WWE title chamber match. I think that's it, huh? That's it from the card? Let me double check something here. That's crazy. So, I mean, it's because the chamber matches, I guess, those are long matches. So maybe that's why there's not that many matches. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, we went over pretty much almost all the matches. The ones left was the Universal title match, the Raw Women's title match, and the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title. And I guess obviously we're gonna get Steven's thoughts on this Chamber Women's match. But we went through half the card. I can't believe there's 8 matches on this card. But yeah, good for Saudi to get a pay-per-view before Mania, especially the Chamber. All right. And Steven's still waiting for a site. So no worries, Steven. We're trying to hold the fort for you. Let's see how we got here. The more WWE tries to book the woman, you can tell the women's roster has holes. It's always the same people. Yeah, it's like that with the males too, if you think about it. I mean, they only think about Reigns, maybe Rollins, but that's really it. But for the women, same thing. They just rely on Charlotte, Becky Lynch. That's really it. Sasha Banks, maybe. And, possibly Bianca Belair will be in the mix, but that's really it. I mean, Bayley's hurt. That would have been one, but everyone else, you're right, they're just forgotten. Or if they do go into the main event scene, or they face Becky Lynch or Charlotte, they don't really get elevated. I won't say that's on Charlotte or that's on Becky Lynch. That's not really fair for me to say, because they're both talented, but it's probably more towards creative, the way WWE's booking their women. That's just how it is. Not everyone's gonna get featured, or not everyone maintains, their status on the card. Once you're out of the woo, once you're oh god. Oh god.
Fuck. I freaked out.
She
Bro.
freaked out. See, she's freaking out about these women not getting chances. I completely agree. But no, in all seriousness, the women, maybe they do deserve better, but it's just hard to book everyone in the same, all at once. I can't believe 3 hours is not enough for Raw. 2 hours ain't enough for SmackDown. Look at SmackDown. They only got 2 storylines, and one of them is an authority figure. So that's all you got to see with the woman there. And the Raw, they got one storyline. The rest are like just saddled in this chamber match. Do you see more than 2 women's matches at Mania? I don't really see that unless, they just add one randomly. I mean, I could see more than 2 women's matches, actually. It's 2 nights, so. And also, I guess the women's tag, who are the women tag, that title still exists, right? The women's tag titles? Yeah. Yeah, Raw is definitely a chore to watch. I don't watch that every week, but when I watch it a couple times, I see it. It is a damn chore. And maybe that's why we're not invested in matches like this one. It's just hard. It's just hard to do it, and you definitely blame WWE on that. I guess while Steven's waiting, since I didn't get to talk about this during, I believe it was Tuesday or Monday, Cody Rhodes is no longer part of AEW. That was I'm sorry, I just randomly went off script, but I don't want to predict the match without Steven. I think it's just better to move on to some AEW talk. I was gonna talk about it anyway. Cody Rhodes is no longer a part of AEW. Well, him and Brandy, they're both gone, and the rumors, a lot of rumors looking to be true, are saying that he's going to WWE. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a little shocking, though. I mean, at the same time, I did kind of say it earlier to our little group we have here with Steven, Mike, and Chase, that I wouldn't rule out Cody going back. I said that maybe a few months ago. I didn't think right now, but maybe down the road. But then I'm thinking, he's the EVP of AEW. He's involved heavily with that company, and it's just weird to just see him not, be a part of to just be gone from AEW. It's insane. Just the fact that it actually happened, and now I think he's definitely gonna hopefully be treated a little better in WWE. I think Vince sees, he proved his thing. This is like another Drew McIntyre situation where Drew McIntyre got released when he was a 3MB jobber, came back, worked on his craft, he toned his look, he got a little, his body was a little better, more muscular. He just looked better with the beard and all that, and he got a match with Lesnar at Mania, got a Royal Rumble moment. You gotta, and I think Cody Rhodes. I'm not saying he's gonna get to that level, but I think Vince will see that this guy could bring more to the table. Um, and he it's not like he wasn't talented in WWE. He was, but he was more of a mid Carter guy. Not everyone can main event. I think I don't know what Cody Rhodes' status is gonna be in WWE, whether he's a mid Carter or upper mid Carter, but at least for now, when he comes back, he's gonna be treated at least kind of near the top of the card, I would assume. So yeah, good for Cody, and what a time to just pick to come back, huh? Well, nothing's official yet, but if it is true, then what a time to come back. Okay, Chief says, who else from AEW do you see jumping ship? I honestly thought Chris Jericho would be the first one. But he just resigned a contract, I heard, till 2024. So we won't be seeing him anytime soon in WWE. Maybe down the road, you never know. But I would have thought he would have been one. MJF's contract also ends 2024, I heard. And he openly admitted it, like, wherever the money is, he's going to go. I think he'll stay with AEW. No way Tony Khan's going to let MJF go. I just can't see that happening, but I look at Cody. He left, which means no one is really safe. No one is really safe. Cody left, and now anyone else can really jump ship. It's just astonishing. I think those are the two names that really come off, though, and I know they're not going to leave anytime soon, though. But I think Jericho and MJF are, to me, those are likely guys to leave. Especially Jericho. Warlord might be one. I think he resigned too, but he does fit like a WWE guy. Warlord. I mean, I could see him in WWE. I'm trying to see who else, but that's all I can really think of right now. The other pillars, Sammy Guevara, Darby, I know they're gonna stay in AEW. Jungle Boy, they'll all stay. But I just can't think of anyone right now, because if anything, like, there's a lot of new talent now in AEW, so it's just hard for me to just see who goes back like that. In terms of the veterans, like, that's the only one I thought of really was Jericho. I'm trying to see, maybe, I mean, I hear something in the background. Is that Steven?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. You hear me?
You hear? I hear you.
Yeah, right now I'm on my phone. Right now I'm waiting for this shit to what's it called? Let me just get rid of this shit. Hold up. Let me get rid of this real quick. Yeah, bro. Who the fuck would have thought would have done this shit on my phone, bro? Here we go.
Oh,
So
it works?
yeah,
Wow.
it worked. It works, dude. So I want to apologize in advance for any what's it called? Interruptions and shit. I'm using my AirPods right now. Yeah, this fucking works on the phone as well.
Looks good.
It looks good. I know it does look good, but it's not really what I
Oh,
want.
obviously.
Again, guys, I want to apologize in advance for any issues that happened today on the stream. My Mac is at times a piece of shit. It's old.
Like, it just randomly turned off. I thought it was really my Wi-Fi. I'm
no.
like, damn.
So what happened was when I was trying to upload a photo while the show's on. This Mac is old, by the way. I get the little spinning wheel shit. If you're a Mac user, you probably know what the fuck I'm talking about. The little spinning wheel. It takes forever to load, and they'll freeze my clock, the clock on the computer. So that's how I know it's fucked up. So I have to fucking restart it and shit. But we talked about the women's already. Just to give you a quick little wrap up real quick on that. This past Monday on Raw, they had this fucking gauntlet match. See who entered the chamber last. And but yeah, Walt, I want to thank you, by the way, for holding it down while I've been gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We try to drag it as much as we can, but
We
you
try to
came just
drag
in
it.
time.
Yeah.
We
So
talked about AEW, so
let me. Are we good now? All right, we're good.
you hear
So
me? Okay.
I hear you, dude. I hear you, dude. But again, I'm gonna once the shit gets running again, I'll get back on my computer. But in the
Okay.
meantime, you have me here. Put this down for a bit
I was
here.
about to say you're not talking. No,
I'm
actually
not.
talking to the mic.
I don't imagine. Like, yeah, bro. There's some podcasters out there, dude, who don't even have who will have the mic down like this. Nothing is plugged in, and they'll pretend like they're talking to the fucking microphone.
It's all
I'll give you.
aesthetics.
I'll give you an example. BC Amplified is one of those. And again, if you ever watch any of his streams, nothing against the guy. But if you ever watch any of his streams, dude, he'll have a microphone like right here, but nothing's plugged in. Like, my man, what the fuck are you talking into, my man? But anyway, guys, let me just get this shit rolling right now. It might freeze up on me again.
So it freezes when you put in the graphic.
No, I'll try to get a video or something or a photo, try to upload it to the stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you upload that graphic.
And mind you, this is an old This is an old computer. This is an old Mac. We're talking like what, a couple years old and shit, probably.
Do you have a lot of stuff on it? Like,
probably so. It was a hand-me-down type of thing. You know what I mean? So let's get into. But again, regarding the women, I think Bianca does win. I think it's again two years in a row for the championship at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan doesn't convince me anymore. Rhea Ripley, Rhea who? I'll be honest, I'm shocked that they put Alexa Bliss in this match. I was expecting them to make the surprise once we got the chamber.
it's kind of hard to do a surprise going to Saudi Arabia, no?
I know that, but hey, Bailey at least, but we'll see. That being said, or hell, even Asuka. Where the fuck Asuka's been? No one
Yeah,
knows.
it's been almost a year.
Feels like forever, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We're reading the comments here, by the way. Shout out to you, good Steve. Shout out to Walker for holding it down.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you, brother.
absolutely.
I think Cody handicapped himself with not challenging for hotel situation. We'll get into that a little bit more. We'll get into that in a little bit as well. Okay, I wasn't able to hear your thoughts, and I can just listen to the playback. But once I get this shit running again with the computer,
Yeah,
all right,
that's fine. Just had to do the AEW talk while I didn't want to go over the matches without you.
So let's get into now. But I think Bianca does win 100%. Speaking of the women's match, we're gonna go to Becky Lynch versus Lita. Walt, I'm sure you were holding it down while I wasn't here talking about that match.
I kind of talked about it. Not really, but I kind of knew who was gonna win.
Yeah, listen, I like the fact. Listen, this is Lita's first title match in 15 years, dude. It's kind of hard to believe. Remember, in 2022, 15 years ago was about 07?
Oh, I think her last match was 06, no?
No, but the last time she was in for the title, for the belt.
Yeah. The women's... What was her last match?
Well, it had to be
the women's title match? I think it was 06.
Yes, so it's been that long, bro.
Yeah. It's been, how many years you said?
It's been a hot minute, dude.
16 years?
They said 15 years.
15? Okay. Oh, yeah. It's not really 16 yet. Her last match was Survivor Series, I think, against...
Chief right here in the comments.
Mickey James. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. That's when she retired and all that shit. But here's the thing about it. On TV, dude, you got to make it seem like she has a chance. You want to have this belief that, hey, yo, man, she has a fighting chance of beating Becky Lynch, which we know she's not going to do. And also the fact that, again, you want to stack this up with many names as possible for Saudi Arabia. Because, again, they're going to eat this shit up. Why would they not? Why would they not? Yes, Chief right here as well. Survivor Series 06 Philadelphia. Thank you, brother. Thank you again. Hit the nail on the head with that one. That being said, though, there's no doubt in my mind that Becky doesn't walk out of here, and still she does. And still, big time Bex.
Yeah, like I was saying, I kind of just predicted the winner because we were talking about the chamber match so much. I'm like, oh, they're gonna face Becky Lynch. Oh, there's your prediction. She is. I mean, Lita. Hopefully the match is good. And I was saying if Lita was gonna, continue after this, or it's just a one-time thing.
I don't know. I think it's a one-time thing. I know for a fact. Again, they need an attraction.
Mm-hmm.
They need attraction for the show because there's again, when you have Bill Goldberg, when you have Alita, when you have Brock Lesnar, when you have again these names that again you know what they're about, but again they're attractions, if you will.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know. Alita doesn't make sense for her to continue on. If she doesn't have like a one-on-one match,
I know 100% that
unless they
Walter.
put it on a woman's battle royal, then
If they
I
do,
don't
if
know.
they put on a women's battle royal, um, my computer should be loading right now. I'm on the site right now as we speak. I'm on the site, so yeah, there you go.
It's
That's my.
just weird. Like my Wi-Fi just magically is not cutting off when your thing crashed.
Well, that's the sign, pal. That's how it works,
That
pal.
that's a that's a telling sign. I'm like,
Any
what?
anyway, bro, I should be coming back in now. All right, so I'm gonna come
All
back
right,
in. Do that. All right.
let's see. All right, he's coming back. Oh, I'm full on camera now. But yeah, it's I like I said with the women's title match, I think Becky Lynch will retain, as Steven said, and then you got the Becky Lynch,
You missed me,
uh,
bro.
Bianca Belair. Oh, thank God you're here.
I'm back, people. Listen again. I want to take this time to thank Walter for holding it down while I was gone.
Yep.
These things happen. No one's perfect. No one's perfect at all. In a perfect scenario, dude, this shit would not be happening. But I now know what I can do. And for next time when this shit happens again, I now know what I can do. Just put it that using again. God forbid, no. But I don't have control over that.
What's funny? My thing
And
is
we're
cutting.
back. You hear me, bro?
Yeah, my thing is cutting off again.
I don't hear you, bro.
I hear you.
Your
But
mic cut off, by the way.
it was kind of cutting off again.
Your mic cut off, by the way,
You
Walter.
don't
Your
hear?
mic cut off.
It's. You hear me now? You hear me?
Walter, your mic cut off, bro. I can't hear you,
Good?
bro. Hold up.
It's not on mute. How about now?
Hold up, bro. Walter, do me a solid, bro. You hear me, right?
You hear me?
If
I
you
hear
can
you.
hear me, put your thumb up, bro. Walter, if you can hear me, put your thumb up. All right. Do me a solid, bro. Hold up.
I'm gonna leave and come back in.
I don't know why
if you want me to.
doing this right now. No
I sound
wonder
good
why.
on the stream. Oh, so
I see why now. I now see why.
okay. So you guys could hear me, but he can't hear me. But the thing is, my thing is lagging on my end too. So, damn it, Steven. It was you the whole time. Oh, he still can't hear me. Let me check the playback here. But my internet's slow too. Let's see.
We're back. We're back. I think we're back.
Do you hear me?
I hear you now.
That's so weird.
Listen, guys, no one's perfect, dude. All
He
right.
said I sounded good on the stream,
I know.
but I was lagging too. I don't know.
No one's perfect, okay? No one's perfect. These things happen all the fucking time. Like right now, I'm lagging right now. But it is what it is. It happens, dude. Sometimes this is why sometimes, dude, when you do StreamYards, dude, you hope and pray that, bro, please don't fail me now. Don't fuck with me today.
You
But
think
anyway,
it's stream? Yeah, you think it's this?
I think what it is, dude, you might have shit running at the same time. Probably what it is. Do you have things running? Like, do you have any apps running, any programs running? It's probably what it is too, though, bro.
I only have this running.
No, but like, do you have any tab? Like, are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Do you have any Spotify running or Apple, iTunes running or
just this?
Or how many people are on the Wi-Fi right now as you speak? as well.
Nah. That I don't know.
I'll tell you what, bro. Try to restart your shit and come back in, all right, bro?
Usually works anyway.
You hear me, Walter? Try to restart your shit and come back in, all right?
Yeah, that's what I might do. Let me see.
I bet. So while Walter comes back, as far as the women go, I'm going with Bianca Belair here. So and obviously from Becky and Lita, I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch. I think it's great that Lita's there. I think it's awesome that hey, they need an attraction, so there's that also. So now let's get into the men's elimination chamber match. We have Bobby Lashley defending the WWE Championship after winning it at the Royal Rumble against AJ Styles, Seth freaking Rollins, Matt Riddle, Austin Theory, and of course, the man that Bobby beat for the title at the Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar. You know, when you look at this match, you know, first of all, you know, it's a studied lineup for the men's chamber match. You kind of know what's going to happen. That's the thing about it, too. You sort of know already what the fuck is going to happen in this match. Sadly, and I hate that I'm saying that right now. It sucks that I'm saying that because you kind of already know what you're going to get. I'm afraid so. You know, that being said, though, this is what I think. And I want to get your thoughts as well, guys, if you will. I think the MVP of the match will be AJ Styles. I think Styles is going to go out there and kill it in this match. Honorable mention might be Seth Rollins, who I think will start off the match, though. Matt Riddle and Austin Theory. I think they will kick off the match, as they should, I think. That being said, I believe Matt Riddle will be the first one eliminated out of the match. I think Austin Theory will team up with Rollins because, again, they do have a history together. But when it's all said and done, Brock Lesnar is going to raise some hell in this match. He's going to raise some hell. And when he does that, oh, buddy, let me tell you, man, when Brock Lesnar's involved, you know you're gonna cause rough shots. You're gonna, basically have his way, if you will. And again, they're in Saudi Arabia, so you already know they're gonna eat this shit up, as they should. That being said, I think when it's all said and done, being that they do want to have title for title unification at WrestleMania between Roman and Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar becoming once again a WWE champion. I know it kind of sucks because, bro, you're basically giving Bobby Lashley, who does deserve to be WWE champion, who does deserve all the success and all that stuff. It sucks that we're just giving him this short run with the belt on his second run. It kind of does suck. However, if you want to just spin it a little bit, just a little spin, right? WWE can take a page out of Wrestle Kingdom, where on night one, you'll have, like, for example, this year's Wrestle Kingdom, this past Wrestle Kingdom that happened in January, Okada wrestled Shingo Takagi for the world title on night one. And then in night two, he went on to face Will Ospreay to unify, I guess, whatever belt that Will had and the belt that Okada won from Shingo on night one. They could do that. They can go that route. Who to say on night one of WrestleMania, right? That is if Bobby does retain the title in Saudi Arabia. You can do Brock Lesnar and Bobby on night one, where Brock gets the win. And then in night two, you go Brock and Roman. But either way, but with that, at least Bobby gets to go into WrestleMania as champion. Walter, you're back. Awesome, bro.
I'm back. You can hear me?
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
All right, let's hope this.
Now, I was talking about the men's chamber match, right? I said in my opinion how I felt that AJ is going to be the MVP of the match. I feel like Matt Riddle will be the first one eliminated. I think Rollins is going to kill it as well. Don't get me the fuck wrong. I think Theory will be the Iron Man in the match. I think, honestly, Riddle and Austin Theory start off the match in the chamber. They start the match off. That being said, we know Brock is winning this shit, right? Brock is winning. Brock is going to go on to WrestleMania to unify the titles. Now, if you want to do a spin to this, right? You can have Bobby Lashley beat Brock Lesnar. You can have Bobby Lashley retain the title. Hear me out. Now, you guys recall, this, and I talked about this earlier while you were gone. I must just say it again. This past January at Wrestle Kingdom, Okada wrestled Shingo Takagi in night 1 for the IWGP title. They unified, whatever title that Okada got, from winning the G1, right, which is the old school IWGP title, and he beat Shingo. And then he went on to night 2 to wrestle Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, who never lost the title, he got hurt. Now, who's to say that on night, again, if Bobby wins, right, at Chamber, you can do still Roman and Brock on night 2. That's going to be the main event regardless. But on night 1, you could do Bobby and Brock for the title. That way, Bobby goes into WrestleMania as champion. And then on night 2, you do Roman and Brock.
I could see them going that route, but they kept talking too much about title for title. So I don't know. I just see I don't see who like you said, the only Lashley opponent I could see is Lesnar if they go that way. But if they don't go that way, then I feel like they're gonna give the title to Lesnar. Like they didn't just bring him to Saudi Arabia just for him to lose. I just don't see that.
To be fair, he lost the last time they were in Saudi Arabia. Remember to Roman Reigns? He lost.
That's Roman. I mean, I don't know. I can't see it happening, but I think those are the only 2 possible winners, Lashley or Lesnar. You could throw out Seth Rollins if you want, but that's really it.
I mean, you could do. I mean, a part of me wants to see them add Rollins into the match on night 2, but
yeah, you could do a triple threat.
I mean, I think there's other plans for Rollins though. I sense a Nightmare from America.
That too.
We'll get to that in a little bit too. I know you might talk about it already, but I'll get your thoughts on it again now that I'm here again and shit. Okay. But I do think though, again, Brock wins. But if you want to switch shit around, you want to do a spin on this, you could have Bobby Lashley retain and then go on to WrestleMania and do night 1 Brock and Bobby, and then a night 2 Roman and Brock, or whoever wins that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys, give me your thoughts on that. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? Let me know, dorks. Let me know.
Yeah, but I agree that you either have to do Lesnar winning or Lashley retains.
Because I don't want to see Lashley have a short run either. I don't want to see that happen.
I know, but
anyway.
WWE doesn't care. They got Big E a short run.
I know, right? Look at him now. Now we go on to the main event. I think we'll main event the show, obviously.
You think this one will?
I think it does, dude. They're gonna eat this shit up in Saudi Arabia. Again, dude. The only place where where Bill Goldberg would not be booted out of the fucking building. Bruh, I know. Against
Damn, you hear that?
For the Universal title. For the Universal title. And I think Walter's wearing the Roman Reigns. Does he have a Roman Reigns shirt on, bro? Walty,
I do. Have a Roman Reigns shirt.
My man wearing a Roman Reigns shirt. Hold up. My man
volume on this shirt.
My man's wearing a Roman Reigns shirt, bruh.
Damn, how you lower the volume on this?
Who gives a fuck?
Well, you hear it though, right?
It doesn't matter. It was gonna sound like bruh. As I was talking about Bill Goldberg, like bruh.
Whatever. All right, yeah, I do have the Roman Reigns shirt.
Head of the
how
table.
Fitting.
How fitting, yes. How apropos, Walter.
Yeah. How fitting. Yeah, but all right, continue on with the match.
So I think, listen, with this match, obviously it's Bill Goldberg. You're gonna get this big reaction. Yes, people love. Listen, Goldberg is part of my childhood. Okay, let's get that clear. Bill Goldberg is my fucking childhood. Okay.
All right.
The entrance is still amazing. Listen, it was great when I was a kid. The entrance when he walks to the ring, he fucking breathes that smoke into his mouth and walks through the pyro and shit. It was awesome when I was a kid. It's awesome even now as a fucking 31-year-old man. But when the bell rings, bruh, yeah, I get it. I get it, man.
The ring.
Bell
Yeah,
rings.
it's just not good. It's just he's
not
just
it, bro.
old.
He's Oldberg, bruh. He's
Oldberg.
fucking old, man.
I like the attraction too and all that, but yeah, tired of Oldberg too.
And this is his last. Apparently, this is his last match on his deal.
What a way to go out if it
And
is.
now I
Ends up
know
being the last
Bully.
match.
I know Bully Ray on Busted Open said, you know, if you want to really shock people, have Goldberg beat Roman Reigns for the title. No, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck
What
out of
the
here.
Fuck.
Fuck that, bro. Listen, I'm a
Yo.
fan of. Listen, I'm a fan of the Dudley Boys. I'm a fan of Bully Ray. I was one of the few people that actually cheered when Bully won the TNA World Title at Lockdown 2012. I believe it was,
Oh
or Lockdown
my
2013. Right? I cheered that shit. Don't get me the fuck wrong, but homie, that ain't it, bro. My man, that ain't it. That is not it. You do not. And again, 9 times out of 10, people will eat that up in Saudi Arabia because again, they're in Saudi Arabia.
God. Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
That isn't it.
no, you don't have old man Goldberg walk in there. No, hell, I'm pretty sure the match starts. Goldberg gets his 3 spears in, hit 2 jackhammers, kicks out. Roman kicks out. Roman hits the spear, and then locks in the guillotine, and that's it. It's over. We're off the Sizzler after.
Yeah. I mean, I think this should be no more than 5 minutes, probably even less. That's really what it should be.
Now, if it's a short match, it might not. If it doesn't close the show, it's because it's gonna be a short match. Keep that in mind.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's got to be a short match. I just don't see. I don't see how they make it longer.
I don't know about you as well, but I noticed this trend with Roman matches on pay-per-views. He always opens the show. I don't know why.
What do you mean he always opens? Doesn't he always close it?
Royal Rumble. He opened the show with Rollins.
That was it, really. I can't think of another one.
There are some pay-per-views that he opened the show.
Yeah, he's
in the early days of his Tribal Chief run, he opened these pay-per-views. Just food for thought. But that being said, though, I do have Roman Reigns walking out of Saudi Arabia and still the Universal Champion and going on to WrestleMania, hopefully to beat Brock Lesnar. But we'll see.
You think he'll beat him?
Yes, he has to. Because to be real about it, I know people are enjoying Goldberg. I'm sure people right now are enjoying, Brock Lesnar's run right now. Like, if you watch Brock now, he's more down to earth. He's with the program now. He's getting it. But it's one of those situations where, dude, you know, what happened was Brock win. He goes back home. I don't expect this guy to be on TV every single fucking week.
Nope.
Now, if you want someone to beat Brock Lesnar, hey, my guy, my man Roman Reigns, my man Braun Breaker, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting Mania match. I know we're not into Mania yet, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we have time to think about that match.
Indeed, we'll get into that later on. Anyway, as you guys remember, Tuesday morning I went live. And I give my thoughts on this. Walter, I know you were talking about it, but I was trying to fix my computer and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's your overall take on this whole news of Cody Rhodes no longer being all elite? Not only Cody, but Brandy as well.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a little shocking. I mean, anything could happen in the wrestling world, but this was a EVP we're talking about, and someone who kind of started AEW, if you think about it. Yeah, Young Bucks was there, if you want to count Omega in. But I think Cody was one of the main pieces to start this whole thing up. I mean, him and the Bucks did the All In show, which isn't AEW, but it was a gateway to AEW, and he was mad involved, like with everything with his dumb reality show, and he did a lot of stuff behind the scenes with AEW, and this is definitely a big shock. Brandy, she's Brandy, but it's still something for her to leave. That's crazy. I never would have thought that. And all the rumors that he's going to WWE. I mean, that's just insane. But I believe it. I kind of believe it in a way. I mean, but it's a wait to see and believe type of approach. But you get all these crazy news about it. It's just kind of hard to not see him in WWE now.
Big facts. For me, and I'll talk about this with one of my homies who also watches wrestling, but there's some folks that think this is a work. There's some folk that think this is one giant work. That Cody's a traitor. I even heard that on Twitter this week in the cesspool that's Twitter that Cody Rhodes is a traitor. Tony Khan is the savior of wrestling. Apparently you guys had never met Wrestling Jesus. Shout out to him, one of the OGs of the community. Alrighty. But it's the other thing about it, I think people don't seem to realize, which is kind of crazy, right? They renewed Rose to the Top for season 2. He is supposed to still be the host, one of the judges on the Go Big Show on TBS or TNT, or the fuck it's on. Okay. But now you hear this news. Now, the talks of him going back to WWE are true. They're in talks. If not already, he's already signed a deal. And they're just waiting. From what I heard too, there's supposed to be some surprises in Saudi Arabia.
Oh wow. Guess he's one of them.
Imagine. But here's the thing about it though. I think, and I said this on Tuesday, and I'm gonna say it again here. And I know this may come off as repetitive, and I apologize in advance. I apologize. Cody Rhodes did everything he needed to do outside of WWE.
He proved this point, yeah, like I was saying to Vince, basically, that, you know, he could come back easily and I won't say main event, but at least be a serviceable talent and not just be fucking Stardust.
But I think, yes, people need to remember too, bro. Cody had a guaranteed job. Cody was never, they were never gonna let him go.
Nope. He took a gamble.
He took a chance on himself. He went out there.
Mm-hmm. Took a gamble, and I think it paid off. One of the founding members. Hold up, gotta take my camera off. You know why?
Oh yeah, puppies.
Exactly.
Well, you could. I could have just done this, bro.
You could have. Oh, you gotta be secured.
yeah, pal. We, you know, again, that's only for your eyes to see, bro.
All right.
So people need to understand this too. You know, Cody had a guaranteed gig in WWE for forever. They were never gonna let him. They were never gonna let him go. That being said, you know, took a chance on himself. Was world champion. Had some killer matches outside of WWE, in New Japan, Ring of Honor, even in Impact. Like, think about this, bro. Under a year since he left WWE in 2016, he wrestled at WrestleMania, Bound for Glory, Wrestle Kingdom, and Final Battle. That's crazy.
It's good. Yeah.
Had he gone at that time, had he gone to Lucha Underground, he probably would have wrestled in Ultima Lucha.
Mm-hmm. He went everywhere.
He went everywhere, dude. He went everywhere, won titles, had these killer matches. He proved his point. That he could be undeniable. He went from being, again, he was telling about being undesirable to undeniable. He proved that. And that's what you can respect about it. Yes, his promos can be cringeworthy. We can joke around that he ended racism.
He did.
Again, but it's one of those things too. People need to understand also, you know, him going back, it's not him selling out. Especially when you put the stipulation that, you can't compete for the world title. He can't. He's stuck there. What else was he gonna do? Have him have these killer matches with everyone that you bring in? Now, there's also discussions that him and Tony had a falling out. You there, bro? Walter, you there, bro?
Yeah, I just had to do I don't know. It's acting up again. But
you're good, back. Can we see you now, bro? Are you good now?
Just give me a sec. You hear me though, right?
I hear you. We hear you loud and clear.
We hear you now.
Oh, we're good. We're good. So that's what I was saying to this as well. Him and Tony had a falling out, bro. Apparently, what happened was Cody wanted more money. He wanted to be paid the same amount that they're paying Punk and Bryan.
I mean, he's doing a good amount of work too. And
Tony said no.
Wow.
Factor this in too. You know, Tony Khan took away the rights of being EVPs to everyone. That's the Bucks, Kenny, and Cody. So basically, they were just EVPs by name, but nothing but power, though.
Like creative control, like they had no more.
Like Tony took over everything. So it's like if you're Cody, if you're Tony Khan, if you're looking at Cody, you're like, listen, man, we're gonna sign you again, but now we're gonna lower your pay. Or if not, you're getting the same shit, but now you don't have all this power anymore. I do.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, for all that it's worth, you know, it is also discussions that Cody wants to run for state senate in the state of Georgia.
Oh wow, he wants to do everything.
But that part, that's been talked about for a minute. That's been talked about for a minute.
Oh, why can't he do that with AEW?
But the thing is, though, it's one thing running for state senate or trying to run for state senate, being known as the AEW guy. Another thing is having that, but having the WWE machine behind you. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Okay, so you think he's gonna get more publicity with WWE?
Of course, dude. Why would he not?
With the Georgia Senate?
Think about it. Why would he not, dude? Under the WWE umbrella? Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I know for a lot of people, it's like, oh, fuck, yo. It's kind of fucked up because for a long time he fought to get his name back.
Yeah, but I guess they got a point.
But it's like, you know. But I do think, though, honestly, bro, if him going back to WWE,
yeah,
they're not gonna fuck him over this time. There's
you
no.
don't think so?
I think, bro, they look at his logo, they look at that shitty tattoo on his neck, and fuck, they see dollar signs.
They're gonna make. Oh, you think that's a good thing?
They're gonna see that logo, that tattoo on his fucking neck.
Yeah,
the American Nightmare. You don't think WWE's not gonna want to make money off that shit or profit off that shit, bro? Like they done with Styles when Styles came in. Remember the P1 glove that he had? That logo P1 almost on every single merchandise. You don't think it won't be on the same thing for Cody? Think about it. American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, they could trademark it. Will he let them? I mean, that's a different story, but yeah, there's a lot of merch possibilities. I just think you're right. He probably has, maybe they'll give him a little more freedom with this one, you know?
And not only that, but who's to say, also the fact that he has the school, the Nightmare Factory, that's Cody's school.
Yeah. Damn, but all the Nightmare Factories, the stable's gonna stay there, right? In AEW.
They might say 8, but I mean, he still probably teach a school. You know what I'm saying? But I think what happens here is at the same time, you know, we don't even know the status of Triple H. We don't even know that.
He's not wrestling again.
I know, but we don't know his stats, though. We don't know what the fuck's up with him. Who's to say? Cody fills in for Triple H.
That would be funny.
No,
you think they'll give him that much power?
Think about it. If you're a young wrestler, dude, why not be taught under the umbrella of Cody Rhodes? Think about it. And if you're Warner Media, right? The fact that you're losing Dusty's son, arguably Dusty Rhodes, the man that made Warner Media, Turner Network a shitload of. Gave Turner Network a shitload.
Hey, they still got Dustin.
Yeah, but come on, dude. Come on, bro. It's Cody they want. They don't. Again, Dustin's a good hand. Let's be honest here. Dustin's a great trainer. All the fuck you want, but Cody. Think about it, Cody. And I always thought, bro. Listen, if you're gonna pick one, if you're gonna just have one EVP, I always thought gonna be Cody Rhodes. Just Cody.
It seemed like he was the main guy. Like he had his hands on everything. Young Bucks, I don't know what they really do, but they're kind of just goofy,
apparently one of them now just their focal point is doing BT.
That's bad. See what I'm saying? What? Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
Kenny just doing the whole video game thing.
This is why Cody, you know, I know he thanked the Young Bucks, but you know, deep down, there wasn't anything there anymore.
But think about now the match that you can do in WWE with Cody and Rollins. I think that's the match to do at WrestleMania. If you're not adding Rollins into the championship match,
they could do Cody and AJ Styles as well.
Cody and AJ, or fuck no, bro. You know what you could do, bro, at a SummerSlam, and it goes full circle, bro. Cody versus Randy Orton.
Could do that as well.
Bro, you mean to tell me you're not gonna pay to see that shit, bro?
That would be good. I mean, that's perfect storytelling right there.
And not for nothing, too. And we're going to wrap this up in just a sec here, okay? Cody went out the right way. If his last match was against Sammy Guevara, he went out.
He should have got a proper send off though.
He went out putting over the young talent, dude.
So yeah, like everyone else, you know.
That's another thing too. I figured, they would have gave him a send off.
That's what I'm saying. At least a send off. Come on,
bro. They barely acknowledged him on television.
I know they said his name a couple times, but like to reference like Sammy Guevara's match.
Did they update the intro to Dynamite this past?
He's not there.
They removed him out of the intro.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, that was quick. They
removed him off everything. Upcoming live events, you know.
No, but what, you know that intro, the Dynamite.
I don't think he's. I could go and rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Walter, you going next week to Connecticut? You going to Bridgeport next week?
I forgot about that. I mean, tomorrow's payday, so I'll probably, if there's still tickets left, sure.
No, but come on,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, there probably is.
Come on, man. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Hey, it's Connecticut. It's their first show in WWE's land, I guess. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's a good crowd. The NXT show I went to I know it's NXT, but that was a smarky crowd. So I think this crowd might be good. It's gonna surprise people, you know, from Bridgeport, Connecticut. We'll see how their fan base is. Maybe people travel from New York to come here, you know. So let's see.
I'm trying to find out the rating right now. Okay, so Dynamite drew this week.
Oh yeah,
869,000.
All right. They dropped more than 100,000.
Cody just responded to a tweet though. Apparently,
AEW dropped more than 250,000 viewers.
Also, some guy just tweeted, great read. The situation has me pretty emotional as well. I didn't watch the show last night Beyond to see if they removed Cody from the intro, which they did.
Yeah.
Taking a hiatus from watch. Cody is the face of the revolution. It won't be the same without the roads. And to which Cody did a quote tweet, by the way. A little fact. This is how you know, like, bruh. This is what Cody wrote in quote here. I encourage you to still watch it. I was very lucky that my hard work led me to be that face, but I wasn't alone. Nick, Matt, Kenny, Jericho, MJF, Hang were as well, and all the new girls and guys putting in a shift now as well. Wrestling is thriving, which I could agree. That being said, though, man, I think also the fact that AEW is going now in a different direction, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just Cody is not in those plans, dude.
Oh, and I think what Chief said earlier, he kind of messed up, not giving himself a world title shot. So,
reading the comments as well. I think Cody handicapped himself with a lot of not challenging for the world title situation. Who else from AEW you see jumping ship? MJF in 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Darby.
No, not Darby.
I think honestly, dude, if Sammy Guevara.
You think so? Nah.
Dude, you don't think, think about it, bro. You don't think WWE isn't having people?
No, they like the big talent. They like the Warlords.
Dude, say what you want, dude. Sammy's a star, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see down the road.
So Sammy's great. Don't get it twisted. But imagine Sammy backed by WWE.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of wrestlers his size nowadays, so he'll fit in. But
Darby,
I think Darby is gonna stay.
I think so too. Wardlow's is a shoo-in.
He probably might be gone. Yeah.
Wardlow's a shoo-in that eventually down the road. Jade Cargill.
Oh, yeah, it depends on the money.
Britt Baker. I'll go one step further. I think Adam Cole goes back to WWE once his deal is done.
You think so?
I think so, bro. Jericho.
He's regretting it? You think Adam Cole's regretting this?
I don't think he's regretting it, but I do think, though, again, if you're one of these guys, dude, that wrestle for WWE, you want to retire in WWE. I guarantee you Jericho goes back.
He's not done till 2024, I think.
I don't know, but still. Santana and Ortiz?
Yeah, I'd like to see them actually.
You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I know this is getting late. We did have technical issues. I want to apologize in advance for that.
Hell yeah,
Okay?
we
Uh,
surprised my wife was still going strong here.
some people take choosing sides a whole new level. Just be a fan, enjoy the wrestling competition. I'd be good. Be good. Exactly. Thank you, Chief, for that. I want to thank you guys, all of you that tuned in, all that stuff. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I want to apologize in advance for what happened today. No one's perfect, obviously, but we try to, keep it going, keep it pushing. Put it this way: any other show right now, with this happened, we just happened to us today, right? Any other show, like, you know what? We're gonna restart the show again. We just kept keep pushing, bro.
If we could keep it pushing, we just go with the flow. Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it
And
again.
if you want, you could add a timestamp later.
I know
If you
eventually.
like.
I'm
Yeah.
not fucking.
Yeah, you're like, fuck
I'm
it.
not about
Just a
to
pause
do it.
for one. What was it, like a good minute that no one was talking?
So I'm about to post. So listen, before we wrap this up here, I'm about to post a photo. I want you guys to check this photo out on my Twitter. It's basically an update, and again, it's been a month since my diet. It's been a month, and I gotta tell you, bro, this photo I'm about to post is like, wow, it's completely different to where I was on the 15th of January in 2022 to I am now. It's been a month and 2 days since I've done this diet. I haven't weighed in yet, but you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference of how, and again, the one photo is me with no shirt on. Could be some fucking idiots. Oh, you fat fuck. I don't give a shit, bruh. Doing the damn work. And still pushing it, still at it. It ain't over yet. It's still at it. This ain't over yet. This ain't over. But I'm proud of the process. Let me know if y'all can spot the difference. Let me know if you can tell the difference. If you can tell the difference. And tweet. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap things up here, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back live this Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time for Wrestle Companion. Myself, Walter. Maybe Chase will join us. We might get someone else to join us as well. We'll see. But we'll keep you posted on that. We do have merch dropping soon in the spirit of WrestleMania. We're working with the site. Hopefully all that gets settled in, hopefully by next week. But yeah, this is the rundown. The Saturday Wrestle Companion, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I know is All-Star Weekend. So Sunday, maybe around the point. Around, what time does the game end, Walter?
I think that game is probably starting at 8, and it's not going to end until like 11.
Yeah, if anything, we might do maybe before the game goes live.
Yeah, I think we could do an early show.
Do an early show, get it out of the way. I don't know. I say about. So the game's at 8:00, right?
Yeah.
You could do a show probably at 6:00.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Well, we'll live at 6:00 on Sunday to give you guys the review. We'll talk about some other stuff. Hell, Walter, have you been watching Bel Air on Peacock?
I have not. Is that the remake?
Yeah, the remake. Yeah, okay. I'll give it a watch, dude. There are already 4 episodes in. They upload a new episode every single Thursday. Give it a watch.
Not bad. I'll see. Yeah, definitely will.
But again, guys, I posted a tweet out. Guys, let me know if you spot the difference, if you will.
You could definitely see the difference. Definitely a lot of progress, even on video right now. Like, definitely slimmed down a bit, and
there's a photo, guys.
Just gotta keep it going.
I know, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's tough being Peruvian and being on a diet, bro.
That's all I'm about to say. You're gonna giving up rice, basically.
That's our main source, bro. Rice, potatoes. Fuck, bro. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight and all that fun stuff. If you guys want to check me on all social media, it's at Heel Steven. All right, that's where you can check me out. Walter, let them know, man. Let them know where can they check you out on Twitter and all that stuff.
Same thing. Hey, I'm Walter.
There you go. At Hey, I'm Walter. We do have a Discord server as well. Feel free to check us out there. Link to the description box below and a lot of fun stuff. Again, if you want to hear my thoughts on Cody Rhodes, unless I just said it right here today, but we're here the extra that I did literally on Tuesday morning. Feel free to check that out. Probably the best thumbnail I ever did. And God damn it, yo.
Yeah, pretty good.
Anyway, guys, it's gonna be it for us. I'm Steve. He's Walter. Yeah, she's weird. It was weird, bro. Everything here is fucking weird. Y'all. We're out of here. Play the intro and we're out of here. Peace out, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
The point.